morning, everyone, and welcome back to Universal Orlando Resort for a very special episode here on the channel because it is the third annual ParkTwister Jurassic Day here at the park. A lot has been going on. 2 years ago, they had the grand opening of VelociCoaster. We came out, did a whole thing where we did everything inside of Jurassic Park, including riding the all-new ride, and then of course headed on over to Universal Studios Florida for the tribute store that they had 2 years ago. And then last year, for our second consecutive Jurassic Day, we celebrated the debut of Jurassic World Dominion. But now today, we are celebrating the 30th anniversary of the original Jurassic Park. That is right. So we're gonna go on into the park right now, do everything Jurassic related. We're going to ride VelociCoaster, of course. We might hit that up first because it typically gets longer lines as the day goes on, and I want to make sure that we get that out of the way. And then we will also do the river adventure. We will do the Raptor Encounter, probably grab lunch. And then tonight, we will be watching the original Jurassic Park right here at Universal Cinemark at the 7 o'clock showing. So we have a fun-filled day. We're gonna head on into the park right now. No more stalling. This is the fit. I definitely came in my Jurassic Park attire. I have the VelociCoaster hat right here, and then nice little button-up shirt, and then got a little chomper dino right there. Okay, guys. With all that being said, let's just head on into the park and go have a dino day inside of Universal's Islands of Adventure. I mean, we're better to celebrate the Jurassic Park anniversary than right here at my favorite theme park. Let's go. But first things first, real quick before heading into the park, they did add a 1993 Jeep Wrangler straight out of the film to the front of the park. There's one over at Universal Studios Florida as well, but out here in front of Islands, look at that. They added it today, to my knowledge, to help celebrate the return of the movie. Let's take a look inside. Oh, look at that. You got Dennis Nedry's rain jacket. A backpack, it looks like. Any other fun Easter eggs that we can spot? Let's take a look around here. There is an ID tag hanging from the rear view mirror. But as far as like other props, oh, look at that. I don't know if you can tell really on camera, but there is a construction hat inside. Yeah, this is wild. This is very cool. Fun way to start off the day, right? All right, let's head on inside now. And now that we've made it into Jurassic Park for our Jurassic Day, let's go get in line to the VelociCoaster. Still an all-time favorite of mine. Let's go. So it does say it's a 75-minute wait as of right now. We're gonna go hop in line, see how long this really takes. And it also does look like the single rider line is currently closed. So stand by it is. Jurassic World VelociCoaster is still a top tier coaster here at Islands of Adventure. Everyone just loves this thing. I just got a great back row ride. That thing was hauling here in the mid-afternoon. It was a great ride overall and will hands down be one of my all-time favorite coasters anywhere. If you have not ridden the Jurassic World VelociCoaster, definitely get on out here to the park and check it out, because it will kick your butt. I'll tell you that right now. It is a phenomenal powerhouse that will take your breath away. But alright guys, we're gonna head on now to the other side of Jurassic Park to check out some of the other experiences here at Universal Orlando. Let's start off with the Jurassic Park River Adventure, since it is a hot one here in the park today, and go cool off on that one. That'll be a great next one to do. And I almost forgot, but it took roughly around 50 to 60 minutes to get through that queue. So not technically 75 minutes like the sign was posting outside, but closer to an hour. Well, okay, the sign out here is posting 45 minutes now. I'd say that's a bit more accurate than the 75 it was posting earlier. Now the Jurassic Park River Adventure says that it is posting a 45-minute wait. Again, I'm gonna see what the wait is actually like today. But real quick before I head into the attraction, over here in the extended queue, right as you enter the main standby portion of the line, there is a scale model. And if you look closely, there are a lot of attractions that were never actually built here at Islands of Adventure, including the helicopters, which ended up being where Forbidden Journey is today, because that was actually originally the expansion lot for Jurassic Park, as well as Skull Island Reign of Kong. That was also another expansion lot that was sort of reserved for future expansion to the Jurassic Park area of Universal's Islands of Adventure, but as we know, that didn't go as planned. But next time you come to the ride, take a closer look at that model. Some nice history there on what could have been here at the park. And most people just pass on by this model and really take for granted what kind of history can be found in this small model of what's supposed to be just a model, you know, to further the theming here in Jurassic Park. But no, it actually has some history to Islands of Adventure's past. That's a big splash. The Jurassic Park River Adventure, always a fun time. It only took about 15 minutes in the line. Not long at all, not nearly 45 minutes, not nearly the wait that was advertised out front. So only 15 minutes, not bad at all. Especially considering how hot it is. So definitely one of my all-time favorites here at Islands of Adventure, one of my all-time favorites anywhere. This has got to be my favorite water ride. And honestly, I didn't even get that wet. I sat second to last row and only my right arm got wet. That was it. The weight distribution in your boat, and then just depending on what row you sit, all depends on how wet you are going to get. So where I got, because I got squished up against the side wall, only my right arm got wet in actuality. And even if you don't get wet on the ride, you will definitely get wet standing over here in the splash zone. So absolutely an all-time favorite here at the park. Alright, and now it is a hot one out here in the park, like I've already said. So to help cool off, I did get the Cape Guava alcoholic beverage in the 30th anniversary souvenir cup. I did ask for the Nublar Lubre drink, which is a special limited time beverage just for the anniversary, but unfortunately they said they were all out of the rum that they used to make the drink, so I will have to come back another time to check it out, to try to get it, I should say. But in this drink, however, I will read off the menu to tell you what is in it. New Amsterdam vodka, guava nectar, lime juice, and agave nectar. But anyway, let's take a sip and I'll let you know what I think. Very good. I can definitely taste the nectar and that It tastes very kind of fruity, and I actually really like this drink. Definitely recommend. But like I said, I will definitely have to be back to try the Nublar Libre drink in the near future. But for now, this definitely hits the spot. And it can be found right over here at the watering hole. Another thing to it that I should add, the drink does come topped with a cherry. I told them no thanks on the cherry just because I just don't like cherries. What can I say? But just so that you're aware, it does come topped with a cherry. I just chose not to get it. And now here's a restaurant that I've shockingly never eaten at before. It is the Thunder Falls Terrace. I don't know why I've never eaten here before. It definitely has a lot more gourmet food offerings in the Jurassic Park section, aside from the burger digs where I'm typically spending my money at. So I just put in a mobile order, and now I went to grab a seat, and we will wait until that food arrives at our table now. And here she is. So what I opted for was the rotisserie chicken platter, and it comes with a lot more food than I was expecting, to be honest. That's not typical with how theme parks are typically run. Look at that, big hefty chicken right there, some corn, and now time to dig in, and I guess I'll let you know my review and what I think of the whole restaurant going experience when I am done. And so that concludes our lunch at Thunder Falls Terrace. It was actually very good. I am like very full, but I mean, it was very good. Can't go wrong. What I got was about $15.50 plus tax. So it is, I mean, for what I got, you know, I think it was well worth the price. When I go and eat at the burger digs, typically I get the bacon cheeseburger platter, which comes with fries and a drink, and that runs me close to like $18. This did not come with a drink, but it was the perfect amount of food because now I'm full and probably won't be hungry until I get home later tonight, which is always a plus when coming to these theme parks, considering how much it actually costs. So definitely recommend, definitely come out and check out the Thunder Falls Terrace. I don't know why it took me so long to eat here, but I finally did, and I am very satisfied. Definitely will be back very soon. Oh, what have we here? There's some dinosaur fossils straight from the Discovery Center. They have some 30th anniversary banners over here on Pizza Predatoria. And so now I'm coming to you from the highly underrated Camp Jurassic play area, home to, of course, Pteranodon flyers, which I will not be able to ride today because I just don't have a kid. You need a kid to ride it, and until then, I just don't, you know, I can't ride it. So I have ridden it once as a kid, and it was a lot of fun, I remember. As someone growing up who did not like the bigger thrill rides, unlike me now, as a kid, it definitely offered a little bit of a thrill, but on a very easygoing layout. It just goes up, you may be suspended above the ground 50 or 60 feet. So as a kid, it can still offer some bit of thrill, you know? It's still, you know, the whole layout is just zigzag turns in and out of the treetops, so it's not that intense. As a kid, I loved it. It was one of my favorite rides here at the park. Growing up, I just haven't been able to get on it again since I was a kid. Since I was maybe 9 or 10 years old, I haven't ridden it. And so I definitely would love to ride it. If someone wants to lend me their kid, I'll be happy to go for a ride, you know? But until then, we're just gonna explore the area here at Camp Jurassic. I've already filmed a full walkthrough tour. You can go ahead and check that out. I filmed it a couple years ago, but I mean, the video still holds up. Nothing has changed in the past 2 years. So definitely go and check that out. As I nearly run right into that tree branch. We're gonna go and walk around, and I will show you just how much fun you can honestly have here. Let's just go explore, guys. Come on. It's a Jurassic Day, for crying out loud. after exploring Camp Jurassic for a bit, it honestly just makes me really want to, you know, turn this area into like a time capsule. I kind of hope it doesn't ever change. The only thing that I want to change is the rule on Pteranodon flyers where you must have a kid to ride, because I really want to go back on it. The amount of kids that I see roaming around this area, having a blast, going down the slides, playing in the little water sprinklers they have. It's honestly a lot of fun for not only the children, but also the adults like myself. Coming in and exploring. I mean, it's very expansive, and also the roller coaster enthusiasts will enjoy the amazing views of VelociCoaster you get, because there are some views that I honestly forgot existed that you don't get on the main midways going throughout the park. You can only get those views here in Camp Jurassic. Definitely just walking around, there's so many different labyrinths and just like pathways and mazes that you can definitely get lost in for hours and hours on end. But yeah, Camp Jurassic, definitely an underrated one here at the park or the resort as a whole. So definitely come and check it out and explore, because you can definitely find yourself, you know, coming in expecting to kill just a few minutes, maybe 5-10 minutes, and then end up spending hours in here getting lost in all the caves. Okay, so next on our list of things to do on this Jurassic Day is of course meet a live Velociraptor. I mean, come on. The Raptor Encounter over here at Islands of Adventure is probably one of my favorite photo opportunities. It looks like they are kind of in between shows right now, so we will have to wait until the next one. Didn't even have to wait 2 minutes, and we are already being let in.
Look at that shirt! You are all decked out. The hat, the shirt, the little dog. You got a dinosaur hanging on your collar, just so you know. Okay, you might want to feed that later, okay? Yeah, I love it. Look at you. All ready for the 30th anniversary of the films. We love that. You're all dressed for the occasion. Put that hand flat. Let her come right under her chin. Under her chin. There we go. Awesome. Okay, you got a little bit. That was cool. Great job, good girl, Blue.
Now the Raptor Encounter definitely is something that you have to come out and try. It is honestly really cool. I mean, where else do you get to get up close and personal with a live Velociraptor, right? Oh, you gotta come and check it out. And definitely one of the coolest character meet and greets around. And now here's something that I didn't prepare for today, and that is the rain. It is very lightly drizzling, but it's still enough to kind of put a damper on things. I don't know. It's like the sky is pretty gray. They're still running the rides, but it's enough to kind of where I think it might pick up in a little bit. I have not looked at the weather today in the slightest, so that's on me. But I mean, we pretty much did everything I wanted to do anyway here at the park. We still have about an hour until showtime for the movie, so I think I'm gonna wrap things up and head on out over into CityWalk now. Oh yeah, oh, it's getting windy and the rain is starting to come down, I can tell. But we're gonna head on out into CityWalk, kind of stroll around a bit to kill some time, and then go and watch Jurassic Park. Let's go. All right, we made it out into CityWalk now, and Universal spared no expense in getting ready for the movie-going event. They brought out the Jeep Wrangler and the Ford Explorer straight out of the film. Man, I just love all that they're doing for a movie that is 3 decades old. And you can definitely hear the thunder off in the distance. Better head inside before it starts raining again, but let's take a look inside. You got what looks like a vintage Jurassic Park map, a water bottle, a guide to dinosaurs right there, a book bag. That's it from in here. Over here, zooming far in, you can see that on the back of the Jeep Wrangler, there is a Jurassic Park tribute store bumper sticker. Over here on one of the seats, or both of the seats, you actually got an identical rain jacket to what Dennis Nedry wears in the film. I mean, you're gonna need one of those today because it seems like it's gonna start raining very soon. Oh, look at that. Objects in mirror may eat you. That is so clever, I love it. All right, heading on in. All right, everyone, got my popcorn, my large drink. I'm ready to go. Let's head on into the theater, and I'll see you after the film.
What do they got in there, King Kong?
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
And so guys, that's gonna wrap up our Jurassic Day here at Universal Orlando Resort. We just came out of seeing the 7 o'clock showing of the original Jurassic Park movie. And after doing that, still holds up. Still my all-time favorite movie of all time. I am a massive Jurassic Park fan. I mean, as you can tell, just from the stuff we did today, that your average theme park guest would not go out of their way to do. But I am a massive supporter of the original Jurassic Park, and we had a phenomenal day. We started things off by riding VelociCoaster, we did river adventure, explored Camp Jurassic, we met Blue the Raptor at the Raptor Encounter, and then we came out here in CityWalk and saw Jurassic Park. A great movie. It's only playing for this weekend. I wish they did, you know, more show times like they did 10 years ago for the 20th anniversary, where they kind of had the movie released worldwide. And I did, in case you were wondering, get to go and see it then, because that was actually my first time ever seeing the original Jurassic Park, like, in its entirety. Or maybe I've seen it like once or twice as a kid, but I don't think I appreciated it. When I saw it for its 20th anniversary release in 3D, when they re-released it, I fell in love. I don't know if it was the 3D that made everything just stand out more and just pop off the screen, but when I saw it in 2013, I was maybe like 15 or 16 years old at the time, and maybe I was just old enough finally to appreciate the filmmaking behind it, but it blew my mind. It was like what it must have felt like to go to the theater and see the movie back in 1993 when it was released to theaters. And I mean, then it just started with this big craze where I just, you know, became such a Jurassic fan. And so guys, I believe that's all I've got for you. This video is kind of on the longer side, so thank you so much for staying and watching till the very end. If you did make it this far, comment down below Happy Jurassic Day, just to let me know that you made it. This has been ParkTwister with another episode here on the channel. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.